System Foundry.
Welcome to Language of Agent Zero, the deep dive into mastering communication with the open-source autonomous AI framework that's changing how people work with agents. I'm excited to explore this today.
Thanks for having me. Agent Zero is genuinely unique in the AI agent space. Unlike rigid frameworks that force you into predefined workflows, Agent Zero is designed to be organic. It grows and learns with you, adapting to your needs through persistent memory and customizable components.
Let's start with what makes Agent Zero different from other agent frameworks people might have used.
3 things stand out. First, Agent Zero treats the computer as a tool. It has full root access to a Docker container running Kali Linux, meaning it can execute terminal commands, write and run code in Python or Node.js, browse the web, and manage files, all autonomously. Second, it uses a hierarchical multi-agent system. Agent Zero can spawn subordinate agents with specialized profiles like developer, researcher, or hacker, each tailored for specific tasks. Third, its persistent memory system means it genuinely learns from experience.
Now, all communication with Agent Zero happens through JSON. Can you explain why that matters?
This is fundamental. Every response Agent Zero generates is structured JSON with specific fields. The thoughts array is where the agent reasons step by step before acting. The headline provides a summary. Then tool name and tool arg specify what action to take. This isn't just formatting. The JSON structure forces disciplined reasoning. When you understand this protocol, you can craft your requests to align with how the agent actually processes information.
What about the tools? Agent Zero has quite an arsenal.
It really does. The code execution tool is the workhorse. You can run terminal commands, Python scripts, or Node.js code directly. The call subordinate tool lets you delegate tasks to specialized subagents. The memory tools, save, load, delete, and forget, give you persistent knowledge storage across sessions. There's a browser agent for web automation, a document query tool for analyzing files, search engine integration, and even a task scheduler for recurring workflows. The key is knowing which tool to use when.
Let's talk about the memory system. This seems like one of Agent Zero's killer features.
Absolutely. Agent Zero uses a vector-based persistent memory system. When it solves a problem, it can memorize the solution, including code, configurations, or procedures. Next time a similar task comes up, it searches memory first and can apply the proven solution immediately. You can also proactively ask it to memorize important information, like your preferences, project conventions, or API keys. The memory supports semantic search with adjustable thresholds, so you can find approximate matches, not just exact ones. Over time, your Agent Zero instance becomes genuinely personalized.
Multi-agent orchestration is another powerful capability. How should people approach delegation?
The key principle is to delegate specific subtasks, never the entire task. When you call a subordinate, you need to clearly describe its role, provide all necessary context, and specify the expected output. Agent Zero offers specialized profiles. The developer profile is optimized for complex software tasks. The researcher profile excels at data analysis and report writing. The hacker profile is tailored for cybersecurity work. You choose the profile that matches the subtask, and the subordinate agent gets a system prompt optimized for that domain.
What about context engineering? This seems like a deeper concept.
Context engineering is about providing Agent Zero with the optimal information at the right time. There are several layers. First, the system prompt defines the agent's core behavior and capabilities. Second, custom prompts per agent profile let you specialize behavior. Third, the project's feature creates isolated workspaces with their own prompts, files, memory, and secrets. Fourth, the knowledge base lets you import documents the agent can reference. And fifth, instruments are custom scripts the agent can discover and execute without bloating the system prompt. Mastering these layers is what separates basic usage from truly powerful workflows.
What are the most common mistakes you see people making with Agent Zero?
7 big ones. First, being vague. Saying, "Build me a website," versus specifying the framework, features, file paths, and styling preferences produces dramatically different results. Second, not verifying outputs. Always ask Agent Zero to check its work using tools, don't just accept the response. Third, ignoring the memory system. If you're not saving solutions and knowledge, you're losing Agent Zero's biggest advantage. Fourth, poor delegation, either dumping everything on one agent or creating too many subordinates without clear roles. Fifth, not using projects for separate workspaces. Sixth, treating it like a chatbot instead of an autonomous agent that can use tools. And seventh, skipping the thoughts array, which is where you can guide the agent's reasoning process.
You've developed a framework called Agent. Can you walk us through it?
Agent stands for 5 principles. A is for articulate clearly. Use precise, unambiguous language. Instead of, fix the bug, say, debug the Python function in /root/app.py that raises a type error on line 42 when processing empty input. G is for give context. Provide background information, file paths, expected behavior, and constraints. E is for enumerate steps. Break complex tasks into numbered steps that the agent can follow sequentially. N is for note constraints. Specify what the agent should not do, resource limits, preferred tools, and output formats. T is for test and iterate. Ask for verification, review outputs, and refine through follow-up instructions.
Can you give us some real-world workflow examples?
Let's take research projects. You'd start by asking Agent Zero to search the web for recent sources, then delegate analysis to a researcher subordinate, have it compile findings into a structured report, and finally save key insights to memory for future reference. For code development, you'd describe the architecture, delegate implementation to a developer subordinate, ask it to write tests, run them, and iterate on failures. For web scraping, you'd use the browser agent to navigate sites, extract data with code execution, and store results. The pattern is always the same: be specific, delegate appropriately, verify results, and memorize solutions.
What about advanced techniques for power users?
Tool chaining is powerful. You can have Agent Zero search the web, analyze results with Python, generate a report, and email it, all in one workflow. Multi-session execution lets you run long processes in background terminal sessions while continuing other work. The task scheduler supports cron-based recurring tasks, so Agent Zero can monitor systems, send reports, or update data automatically. Browser automation through the Playwright-based browser agent handles complex web interactions. And the A2A protocol enables Agent Zero to communicate with other agent frameworks entirely, creating cross-framework agent ecosystems.
Any final tips for our listeners who want to get the most out of Agent Zero?
3 things. First, invest time in setting up projects for your different use cases. The isolation and custom configuration pay enormous dividends. Second, build your memory library actively. Every time Agent Zero solves something, memorize it. Over weeks, you'll have an agent that knows your preferences, your codebase, and your workflows intimately. And third, think in terms of delegation and verification. You are the orchestrator. Direct the work, delegate to specialized subordinates, and always verify the outputs. Agent Zero is most powerful when you treat it as a capable team, not a single chatbot.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the language of Agent Zero. The key takeaway is that effective communication with Agent Zero isn't just about what you say, it's about understanding the framework's architecture and leveraging its tools, memory, and multi-agent capabilities to their fullest. Thanks for joining us.